Good morning, everyone. Namaste. We're going to call in Archangel Michael to clear, cleanse the space, fall negative and lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection on us with his blue seal. And we are going to be reading out of my Heyoka Empath. Embrace your true nature as the most powerful type of intuitive empath. And we're still on chapter 1, an introduction to the fascinating world of empaths. And we just went through the different types of empaths that there was. If you haven't seen it, you can click on the link below to the different types of empaths and read about them. But it says, these are the main 11 types of empaths, but we're learning more and more that the subject as time goes on is entirely possible, and we will discover other types in the future. It says, you have a gift. Before we move on to talking solely about Heyoka empaths, we need to mention one thing. If you're an empath, whatever type, understand that you have a gift. But I also want to say this, empaths need to make sure that they do the healing work on them first and foremost. Because I was an unhealed empath for the majority of my life, if not all my life. And I allowed things to negatively affect me as a result of me having those empathic abilities. I had a ton of narcissists attracted to me, and I didn't know how to defend myself or take care of myself or stand up for myself due to the fact that I was picking up on energy, so I adapted people pleasing as a result of it. So if you are an unhealed empath, you need to do the inner work, which is why I've been making videos on different various things for empaths, such as people pleasing, how to deal with narcissism, codependency, all that nice stuff. So it says, for sure, it may not seem that you are overwhelmed and struggling with emotions flying at you from all directions, but there is a silver lining to all of this. You can learn to manage your gift and harness it for good. You can learn how to sidestep the negative points and understand that you need time alone to regroup. Going into meditation, listening to high vibrational frequency music, 528, 741HZ, 432, grounding, getting into Mother Gaia. These are all ways that an empath can regroup. Just reading a book, being in solace in your home, getting some sunlight. Your gifts will allow you to help other people because you understand them on a level that nobody else does. You actually feel what they feel, and the only other person besides them. So you can give them advice, and should they want it, you can offer them help and a little kindness to cheer up and make their day a little easier, which is something I did my whole life. I was great at helping other people, wasn't great at helping myself. Depending on which type of empath you identify with, you'll determine how you feel energies and emotions around you and what you can do for them. For instance, if you're a medical empath, feeling something that another person is physically feeling may be quite distressing at first. But as you learn how to handle your gift, you'll see that you can perhaps encourage people to seek help in treatment. Who knows that you might actually be able to save a person's life. Being an empath is nothing short of a gift, but the truth is that most empaths don't simply understand how to harness the power of their gift and manage it in a way that doesn't cause them to feel completely overwhelmed most of the time. The good news is that you can tick all the boxes and learn how to enjoy becoming an empath. Or being an empath. While we're talking about specifically about Heyoka empaths, know that there is a lot of advice on how to handle an empath will work for you no matter what type you are. Points to remember. How do you feel about the world of an empath? Intrigued? Keen? Want to learn more? That's spirit. Learning about the empathic gift is really quite special. While true empaths are rare, many people on the planet have some traits of empath that they can, and that can in many cases allow them to develop into empaths themselves. And I believe, again, that empaths, I'm going to leave it at that, but I believe, again, that empaths were born into destructive families where narcissists were prevalent, as well as people that have rage and didn't know how to handle their emotions, usually passed on trauma from family to family. And the empath learned to walk on eggshells as a result of this and became a people pleaser and really, learned that feeling other people's emotions was a very negative thing. So that's how I believe an empath is adapted, and that's how I was adapted. So we'll get into this further, but I hope this helps, and I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste. 555 on the timer.